Okay, so today we're gonna make some buttermilk biscuits and some homemade peach jam. Okay, so first I started off peeling just 2 peaches. I did try the method where you just boil the peaches in some water and then the skin will like come right off. That didn't work for me. So I just decided to do it this way instead. Okay, so now we're gonna be slicing and cutting up the peaches. It doesn't really matter what size because I'm going to be mashing them anyways. So I just cut them up so they can be at least a little bit smaller than a whole peach in there. I just love peaches. Like, look at that. It's just beautiful. It's perfectly ripe and ready to go. Okay, so once you're done slicing all your peaches, we're gonna put it in a pot and then we're gonna put on the stove and get the jam started. So I use a half a cup of sugar and then some lemon juice. I just kind of did like a teaspoon, just like a little bit. I was gonna add some honey, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna add some brown sugar and see how it is. And actually turned out pretty and good. And then I just did like a little splash of water and I'm gonna let it sit and do its thing. That's how I like my consistency, not too thick, not too thin. And then after I'm done with that, I'm gonna transfer it to a bowl and put it in my fridge. Definitely see there's a little bit of peach chunks in there, which is good because that's the way I like mine. Now let's get started on those biscuits. So you're gonna need some flour, some sugar, some salt, and some baking powder. And then we're gonna whisk it all together and then set that aside. Okay, and you know I'm gonna make my homemade buttermilk. So you're gonna need some milk and some lemon juice. Okay, and then just give it a little mix and then set it aside so it can curdle and turn into our buttermilk. Alright, so while you're waiting on the buttermilk, you can start cutting up your butter into little cubes. Okay, so now we're going to add the butter into the flour mixture and kind of like snap it in and mix it into the flour until it looks like all grainy. As you can see, it's like a little grainy. If you ever seen like almond flour, it's like something like that. Okay, so now we're going to grab our buttermilk and we're just going to add that in there and try not to over mix the batter. Okay, so I give a few little turns. You see the batter is still a little wet, and now we're gonna add like a lot of flour on the table, and then we're going to like fold it and let it come all together like that. You'll see. See, I'm just folding it and then patting it and then folding it and then patting it. Okay, so now we're gonna cut out our shapes, and I did have a really big biscuit cutter, so mine is a little bit bigger than usual with biscuits, but it's okay because who doesn't want a big, delicious, flaky, buttery biscuit? Okay, so I didn't have a pan or anything that's gonna keep the biscuits like touching it together so they can fluff up instead of fluff out. So I just have to use a pot, and this one is oven safe. Alright, so now I'm just brushing some egg wash on top, and then I'm gonna pop them in the oven for 425 to 10, 15 to 20 minutes. It's just depending on your oven. Okay, and here they are. The jam wasn't as sweet as I thought it was when I added the brown sugar, and the biscuits golden brown and delicious, of course. Go check out my Instagram. That's Tanika, and see the end result of me and my sister doing like a early Valentine's Day dessert